Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025, powered by Fancode. It's time for match number 23 with Ajman, bottom of the table, taking on Emirates Reds. Both teams desperate for victory, live and exclusive from the home of cricket in the UAE, that is the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, we have absolutely no time to burn. Mudassar Ali, over to you for the toss.
Match number 23 is toss time. Two young dynamic captains standing next to me. Ansh Tandon leading Ajman. Next to him is Mohammad Shahid, the captain of Emirates Reds. And looking handsome is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Ansh will flip the coin and Shahid will call. Head is the call and head it is. You have won the toss. What have you decided and why?
Yeah, we'll bowl first and hopefully we can restrict them 80-90 runs, hopefully.
Going has been tough. How well is your team prepared against Ajman?
Yeah, I mean, last couple of games have been tough, but we'll take whatever small positives we have and hopefully get a win tonight.
Team news?
A couple of changes. Gatin in. I can't remember the rest.
I'll check on the list. All the best and do well.
Thank you.
Your thoughts, Ansh, on batting first?
Yeah, actually, it's always better to bat second when you're chasing score in T10 because it's a short format game and plus you have a total set on your scoreboard and then it's easy to chase that way. So, personally, I would want to bowl first as well, but obviously it's a very short game and we don't mind batting first as well.
Conditions are tough and going has been tough for Ajman. Any area you want to correct in this game?
Yeah, I think as a team, overall, we can work better on the batting department as well because bowling has been phenomenal. We have been restricting the teams less than 100, which is very good for a T10 format. And I think batting as a team, if we back ourselves up more because we have been doing well in the domestics as well. So I think it's all about showcasing over here and that's it.
And what have you done with the side? Are there any changes? If so, what are they?
Actually, we have got like 3 changes and Sagir is out, Ankur is out and we have got Muzammil coming back in and then we have got Ali coming back in. So yeah, that's it.
Well done and all the best.
Thank you so much for that.
So the news from the sideline is that Mohammad Shahid, the captain of Reds, winning the toss, he has decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Mudassar Ali. So it is Emirates Reds who have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Let's take a look at the two playing 11s with Rizwanur Rahman alongside me.
Talking about Ajman, Ansh Tandon, the skipper leading from the youngster Basil Asim. Essam Mathiur Rab was expensive in the previous outing. 36 of 1 over. Then Harshit Seth, Mohammad Aftab Javed, Mohammad Ali Iqbal, Muzammil Qasim, the mystery spinner, has been added to the squad. Salman Shahid, the batter, will have to find form. Shoaib Ali, Shoaib Khan and Zohair Iqbal will conclude the playing 11 for Ajman.
And Navodia and Gatin Wadwa getting a game today for Emirates Reds. Gatin, very talented finger spinner. And a lot will depend on the likes of Shahdad, Usaid Amin, Zawar Farid. And Abdul Ghaffar, of course, will be the key man for Emirates Reds as well. So we have the two Ajman openers out there in the middle. Ansh Tandon, he's been pretty good in this tournament so far. Will be opening as per usual. And Salman Shahid alongside him, more than 100 plus runs. Ansh Tandon, he's gotten off to good starts, best of 35. He needs to produce a more substantial innings, I feel, Rizwan.
Most certainly. And talking about the statistics of Salman Shahid, 42 runs so far for him, striking at 123.53. He needs to fire big. One of them will have to keep company alongside Ansh. Anshan has been in sublime form, and it will be Gatin Wadwa who will be starting the proceedings from the commentary box end.
So it's immediately spin to open up here for Emirates Reds. Long on and deepish mid-wicket in position for Ansh Tandon. He does like to try target that region against the spinners. Let's see if he can connect. Play, says Nadeem Anjum, umpire. And here we go then. First ball of match number 23 of the D10. Short and into the pitch and immediately underway is Ansh with a single.
Good start for Emirates Reds. Gatin Wadwa given that responsibility to come and bowl in the power play. Quite impressive in the local domestic circuit is Gatin Wadwa, and has got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders up against Salman Shahid. Salman Shahid will have to fire big today in order to get those 2 crucial points on the table.
Yeah, very talented and clean striker of the ball is Salman. Just hasn't delivered on his immense potential. Wideish long off and a deep mid-wicket. in position for the hard-hitting right-hander. There you can see right on the edge of the boundary rope. It's Usaid Amin out there. Let's see if Gatin can strike early for the Reds. A poor delivery, up and over. Easy pickings for 4.
Well, you cannot afford to bowl that in the power play towards that mid-wicket and leg stump channel. Easy pickings for Salman Shahid, and that should give him the confidence going into his innings. A good-looking shot and coming right of the middle of the bat.
Could tonight be the night of Salman Shahid? Positive start with a boundary. Gatin just losing his length there. Will be frustrating for Shahdad. Overall, Emirates Reds have been a decent bowling unit. Let's see if they can restrict the opposition. Shahdad wanted 90-95, there or thereabouts, to chase. They'll need to do well, because it's a very good batting wicket for sure. Mid-on in the circle is a spectator. It's all the way for 6.
Good hitting from Salman Shahid. And as we expected, he's breaking loose right from ball 1. It was a half-tracker. Easy pickings for a batter of Salman Shahid's caliber. And is deposited that into the stands. A good-looking shot.
You certainly cannot afford to drop it short as a spinner. Over pitching is fine, but short and you will be dispatched. Great start for Ajman in the power play. Short again, and it's an action replay. This is poor bowling from Wadhwa.
Well, absolutely poor bowling from Gatin Wadhwa. This is an opportunity for you, and you've got to grab it with both hands. Another wayward delivery down the leg side. Well, it's those poor deliveries which have been taken to the boundary ropes. He's missing the length, he's missing the line, and you made a very valid point. You cannot afford, you can bowl a bit fuller, and you can't afford to bowl shorter.
Yeah, you can't be afraid of getting whacked down the ground. That happens to every single spinner in the world at every level, be it test match or village cricket. But short, that's on you. That is your error. And Ajman are off to a flyer. Well, he's not learning from his mistakes, and he's paying the price. Second 6 of the over.
Beautiful connection. Yet again, easy pickings. And Salman Shahid yet again waited for that millisecond. It was in the slot, and it has been hammered out onto the main road. Away she goes. Poor bit of bowling from Gatin Wadhwa.
Well, this has been a major backfire in terms of strategy for Emirates Reds. Clean connection once again. 21 runs in the opening over of the game. That can be difficult to recover from. Salman Shahid has sailed into the 20s in just 4 deliveries. Well, you will not get a bigger opportunity than this to get a big score in the D10. Coming around the wicket now is Wadhwa. Long on, mid-wicket on the fence.
Well bowled.
Drifting away and finally gets it right, but the damage has been done. 22 on the board for Ajman. So Ajman are off to a flyer thanks to this man in the pink helmet. Abdul Ghaffar will be operating from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. He's had an outstanding tournament with the ball, Rizwan.
Oh, absolutely. He's been the top wicket getter for Emirates Reds. Quite impressive. 10 wickets already in the kitty. And this will be a test for Salman.
Yeah, him and Sanjay Pahal have been brilliant in this D10. Oh, it's found the gap. And square leg cannot get there. Salman Shahid is tearing them apart.
Well, it's that first over which has laid the foundation, and Salman Shahid is looking in sublime form. There was a half tracker yet again drifting down the leg side. Easy pickings for Salman Shahid, and with the pace on offer, he could just maneuver it to the desired area.
That fresh new seed moves across the turf very quickly indeed. 25 of 6. Strike rate above 400 for Salman Shahid. That is what we were discussing earlier. He has so much ability. Just about putting it all together. He's given such a major opportunity to open in the D10. Inside edge. Everything is going to the fence tonight for Ajman.
Streaky, but Salman Shahid will accept it. It was that one innings that was required from Salman Shahid. Is this the innings which will get them those 2 crucial points in the tournament? Ansh Tandon has been a silent spectator at the non-strikers. Salman Shahid leading from the front.
Unbelievable numbers. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes in 7 balls. There's no stopping him at the moment. Even the good deliveries are being punished. High, mid-on, chance, not quite. Just ballooning over him. So the luck is favouring Salman Shahid as well.
A certainly lucky escape for Salman Shahid on that occasion. Brilliant start for Ajman. They were desperate for those 2 crucial points. Saghir missing out today. Couple of changes. Good to have Muzammil Qasim back into the team. A mystery spinner.
They needed somebody else apart from Ansh Tandon to deliver with the bat. Salman Shahid has accepted that challenge. Only one delivery faced. It's been the Salman Shahid show so far. Abdul Ghaffar will not be easy to tackle though. Sliced up and over third. Beautiful shot from Ansh Tandon.
Ansh Tandon joins the party. Bit of width on offer and carved towards the deep third region. A good looking shot, and the good work being continued from the blade of Ansh Tandon.
Yeah, didn't look to overhit. Just wanted to loft it over the fielder. Smart batting, using the field placements to his advantage. What a rollicking start here for the men in purple. Desperate to get to winning ways in the D10. Up and over mid-on. It's yet another boundary in the power play.
Stand and deliver. 1 in the slot and comfortably placed towards the long on region. This is a big over yet again for Team Ajman. Everything going in their favour at this juncture of the game. And I would love to see them taking over the floating power play as well, Ahmed.
Oh, most certainly. Surely they have to take it. 4 boundaries in the over of Abdul Ghaffar. And make that number 5 maybe? No. Just plugs and lands. Miscue. 41 for no loss, Ajman. What a start to the game. Well, take a look at those projected scores. A reminder, this is a D10 game, not D20 or D50. Ali Asghar Shams coming into the attack, so they're hanging on to the power play just yet. Interesting choice. I would have taken it immediately. But Mohammad Shahid has something up his sleeve. Let's see if it works.
I certainly have a question for you. You've got two set batters out in the middle. Would it be the batters who would take that call of the power play, or would it be coming from the skipper? Ansh Chandan is leading the side today.
Well, it's 2 in 1, isn't it? You have the batters, the opening batters, and the captain out there. I would have taken it immediately. But let's see if Ali Asghar can provide some control here for Emirates Reds. They desperately need it. We're on the side of a one-sided hammering. Oh, that is brilliant from Ansh. That is the shot of the day.
Using his feet to perfection. Look at that shot. He's continuing his good form, Ansh Tandon, and is bludgeoned it towards the extra cover region for a maximum.
That is as smooth as butter. Look at that. Waltz down the wicket, up and over, wideish long off. Beautiful shot. Oh, inside edge. It was slightly short, but he was through his shot a touch early. Lucky escape for Ali Asghar Shams.
Perfect foundation, perfect platform for a big score. They would look to go past that 120 run mark. Remember, the previous one was chased down by Fujairah. 120 was the target required by Fujairah.
Another monster blow from Salman Shahid. This has disappeared.
Well, he has decimated Ali Asghar Shams. Not learning from the mistake, as you rightly mentioned. Look at the delivery. Another half tracker. You cannot afford to bowl that to Shahid Salman.
Wow. 37 of 10. We have to look at the record books. What is the fastest 50 in D10? Because this man is right up there. And all I can say to Mr. Sunij, the reserve umpire, new balls please.
One of the senior statesmen should have a word with the bowler. You've got to let them know. Just make sure you bowl those off-stick channels. But these are juicy deliveries on offer. They will be punished.
1-6, 1-6. The torrent of runs is not stopping for Ajman. And they still have a power play over in their back pocket. Well, those balls have taken a serious beating. 50 on board already in 2.4 overs. Salman Shahid, can he even get 100 here?
Quite possible, and the third umpire will have to be careful. He needs to have that box of balls ready. With the way Salman Shahid is going, especially towards the onside, it is looking extremely dangerous.
He should just sit on the sideline with a pedestal fan, because he's going to be very busy. Right then, Ali Asghar, how will you respond? Down the leg side. They're bowling to his strength. He's strong off the back foot and he's strong on the sweep. And they've been feeding him there.
Well, it's the inexperience, isn't it? We've seen that from Gatin Wadhwa, and also now Ali Asghar Shams feeding those deliveries. Another good looking shot. One bounce into the fence.
Well, what can one say? Everything Salman Shahid is laying bat on is travelling. That was short again. Got cramped for room, so couldn't quite extend. But still picks the gap towards mid-wicket. 41 off 11. What a blockbuster innings this has been. They're going at above 20 runs per over. My dear. Finally gets it right. But once again, it's been utter carnage. 61 for no loss after 3. Well, Great move. Floating power play enforced by Ajman. And rightly so, Rizwan.
Perfect. Let's have a look at the field. Having a look at the field, it'll be interesting to see what is the game plan from Shahdad. 18 of 6 for Ansh. Ansh Tandon has got a deep point outside the 30-yard circle and a long on. Well, in fact, it will be Navodaya Imesh who will be the bowler to bowl the floating power play.
He's been decent in the tournament, the Sri Lankan all-rounder. 4 wickets, decent economy rate. Can he provide some sort of control here? So the square leg has been reined into the circle. Mid-wicket goes out. You have to bring the long off in. And yes, they've done exactly that. Can he get it right? Salman Shahid, don't throw your wicket away now. You batted so well. Up and over the offside ring. And it will be 6 more.
Not a good start for Navodaya. We were expecting a different plan from Navodaya. Another one in the slot. And with width on offer, he's carved it towards the offside for a maximum.
Crisp timing on that one. This will certainly be the fastest 50 of the D10. 48 of 13. What a knock. And they've all been clean hits. No miscues, no mistimes. All have travelled over the fence.
Well, he was off colour in the entire tournament. And he started off really well. Katin Wadwa was expensive in the first over. Abdul Ghaffar was taken to the cleaners. And then came Ali Asghar Shams. And there's a small team huddle there. All the senior statesmen having a quick chat with Navodaya.
Well, everybody is giving their input. But how do you stop a guy who can smash you over cover point, over mid-wicket, over long leg? He's the complete package. Trying to slow the game down, but I'm sure the umpires will be having a word. 48 of 13. Fabulous innings. And Ajman, they've taken a bit of time to arrive at the D10. But now they are looking very, very dangerous indeed. And Ansh Tandon has been enjoying the show, and he's played his part as well. 18 of 6. Well, looks like he's smashed the ball out of shape here as Salman Shahid. Mr. Sunij has been very busy, to say the least, Rizwan.
He's got 2 boxes in his hand, and we've seen already 3 to 4 deliveries have been disappeared. Thanks to Salman for his pyrotechnics.
Well, we'll send the invoice to Ajman Cricket Council. I'm sure they'd be very happy to foot the bill.
Sunil Rana is out there in the dugout. He'll most certainly approve it.
Which one will Asif Iqbal and Nadeem Anjum approve? Yeah, he's getting his steps in for sure. Mr. Sunij, dashing young lad. So Salman Shahid, you're on the brink of the fastest 50 in the D10. What's he going to do here, Rizwan?
Well, he's not going to hold on. He's going to go explosive. That's exactly what he's been doing. Navodaya has been given the dress. Quite an intelligent bowler, but yet again providing that in the slot for Salman Shahid. This will be interesting.
Long on and deep mid-wicket in position. Everybody in on the offside, including the mid-off and the third. He can easily just punch it to that big yawning gap on the onside and pick up 2. But he's not that kind of player. He wants to clear the fence. He wants to bash the ball hard.
But he wouldn't wait for his personal milestone for sure.
And he will get his 50 with a boundary. What an innings! 50 of just 14 balls. Salman Shahid, take a bow, young man.
A beautiful from Salman Shahid, setting the stage on fire. Beautiful, elegant, exquisite. It's all there, and his code runs to all corners of the park.
6 boundaries, 4 sixes, strike rate of 350 plus. What a stunning innings.
Truly on course for a big total. 4 sixes already. Full toss, but straight to the fielder. A sigh of relief for Navodaya.
And he's lost 3 balls as well. Unbelievable clean striking. Well, 158 is the biggest score of the D10 we saw last night from Fujairah. They are well ahead of that. They're looking at 160, 170 here, Rizwan.
10 wickets in hand, statistically quite doable.
Mind-boggling numbers for sure. Ansh Tandon, he'll fancy himself. Up and over mid-off. No, it's a miscue. It's a miscue. And a catch taken. Finally, the breakthrough for the Reds.
Much needed for Emirates Reds. And yet again, it's that man on your screens who say the mean. Backpedaling, change of pace. Didn't time it well, and a comfortable catch in the end. Navodaya provides that much needed breakthrough for Emirates Reds. Ansh Tandon departs after scoring 18 of 7, 2 boundaries and a maximum 72 for 1.
Sohaib Khan coming in at number 3, another clean striker of the ball. Hasn't quite got going in this tournament. Good block hole delivery and immediately underway.
Sohaib Khan arrives, and Sohaib can continue the good form that Team Ajman are at.
But what about this man, Salman Shahid? Right from ball 1, he was striking the ball clean and far. They feeded him to his strength, and he smashed them to all parts. Clean hitting, and even Abdul Ghaffar, the outstanding bowler of the tournament, was not spared. Terrific clean hitting. In the end, Navodaya has bowled well after being hit for 6. 4 overs completed, 73 for 1. Taimur Ali, fast bowling all-rounder. Should have seen him earlier in the game, to be quite frank, Rizwan.
Well, there were a lot of options for Shahidad. Taimur Ali has been expensive in the tournament to begin with. He's been taken to the cleaners. Henceforth, maybe a change in plan from Shahidad.
Yeah, they haven't gotten the strategy right today. Let's see if Taimur Ali can slow the game down. It's running away from Reds at the moment. starts off well. And Sohaib Khan doing the wise thing. Feed the beast.
That's the right approach. Smart, intelligent from Sohaib Khan. Watch out for his heroics as well. He's quite a destructive batter in the shorter format of the game. All eyes on Salman.
Well, he's got time on his side, isn't it? Another huge blow. The sound said it all. Sixer.
The slow one, well read by Salman Shahid. He waited for it and he's deposited that into the stands. Look at that. What a clean connection. High and handsome.
That was absolutely crushed. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but can we see 100? Why not? Mr. Sunij in the middle again. He's taken more time in the middle than an Emirates Reds bowler.
Well, the nod of the head says it all. Ahmed Khwaja is lost 4 deliveries in the 5th over. Salman Shahid is belting the bowlers to all corners of the park. And this is unbelievable hitting.
This man has gotten a lot of screen time today, thanks to Salman Shahid. Why are you going back to the umpire's room? Just sit on the sidelines. That is my advice. Otherwise, you have to make that long walk back in the middle again. 80 for 1. This is unbelievable stuff from Ajman. It took them a while to get going in the D10, but now they're showing their immense ability. Full toss, and he's missed out.
4 games that they've lost, it's purely because of the batting performances. They were not up to the mark. And today, we see a completely polished and different unit of Ajman.
Short, wide, smashed, and no chance for the deep cover. Brilliant strike from Sohaib.
Well, the sound says it all. You just had to wait for that to arrive at you, as he's mixing it up really well. And the master of finding the gaps, Sohaib Khan, picks up a boundary.
And they just are not slowing down at all. They've been consistently going at 20 per over almost. Full toss and will clear the mid-wicket. It's raining sixes at Sharjah.
Sohaib Khan joins the party. A loosener from Taimur, and well picked up by Sohaib Khan. And we're lucky Sunish does not need to come at it, has landed within the stadium.
This is non-stop entertainment, non-stop sixes. Back of square, and it's another 6. Number 200 of the tournament.
24 runs of that over. Quite an expensive one. It goes without saying, it is a belter of a track. Look at that. Half tracker and punished. An expensive over comes to an end. And Ajman are stamping their authority in style. 5 gone, 97 for 1.
We have guaranteed non-stop action on day 6, and the action continues here. Ajman, the flying start has been provided. 97 for the loss of 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, played on. A brilliant knock from Salman Shahid comes to an end. The change working in favor of Emirates Reds. A sensational lock from Salman Shahid. Playing away from the body, dragged on the back foot and then rolling on to hit the off stump. The youngster Faraz knows the importance of this wicket. But a knock to remember under the lights. Salman Shahid Superb knock of 16, just 19 balls with the help of 5 sixes and 6 fours, 97 for the loss of 2. Both the openers are back in the hut after providing a blistering start, and walks in Aftab Javed, 25 best in this tournament. Clearly going down the leg. Just got carried away there. Farazuddin. A good start to this over. It will be really tough for Emirates Reds to make a comeback. They need to make sure to bowl those tight overs on the back foot. It's a great start provided by Salman, but trying to make a comeback is the Faraz. A quicker and clearly going down the leg. Just got carried away. 98. In the air, just falling short of the fielder. A blistering start. Lightening up the mood here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium is Ajman batters, and to light up the mood in the comm box, I have been joined by Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome, Shoaib.
Thank you, Mudassir. What a start this is for Ajman. It was like firecrackers going off at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Boundaries and sixes galore. And Farazuddin has somehow managed to bring some sanity in the middle. For a moment we thought it's going to be well above 160, 170. Still possible. They've got 100 already on the board. 99 to be precise. Make that 100 now. This should be 2 runs. Good over this from Farazuddin. Just 4 runs and a wicket. The 100 comes up for Ajman. It's 101 for 2.
Has got a start. Soeb Khan, quick 19 in just 7 balls. It's 101 for the loss of 2. 4 more overs to go in this innings. How many more they can add to the total? Usaid has been brought into the attack. Well spread field. Firmly pulled, running hard. Are they going to come back for second? And with ease, converting that single into double, in fact. But now Shoaib, after that blistering start, they need to make sure to end this innings on a high note.
Yes, the kind of platform they've got, they should look to finish at least 150, 160. But will not be easy. Especially with 2 new batters in the middle. Although Soeb has done well, to be able to continue to score at that pace will be a little difficult.
1.
Just a single taken. So last couple of overs, that over from Farazuddin and this over so far, they've tried to pull things back in their favour, the Emirates Reds. Played a game earlier today, lost that game to Blues. And in this game too, they've had a horrid start, somehow managing to claw their way back into the game. That's a wide, so he'll have to bowl that again. A little too far away from the batter and called as wide by Nadeem Anjum. Good field placement. They've got a deep extra cover in place. A little unorthodox, but kind of beating they've got in the first few overs. This is a much better fielding option. So 5 runs of this over so far. Another good over in progress. This is hit straight down the ground. Oh, what a catch! Farazuddin, the Superman. He's got wings and he is unstoppable. You've just witnessed the catch of the tournament.
Oh, what a shot and what an effort. Farazuddin flying. And what a take. Rightly said, the catch of the tournament. He got the wicket in the previous over. Now putting that extra effort to get that wicket number 3 of Ajman. Shoaib Khan departs. A quick 22 with the help of a couple of maxims and a 4. 106 for the loss of 3.
Well, one Shoaib replaces another Sohaib. Oh, that looks close and will be given. Simple decision for Nadeem Anjum. Back-to-back wickets for Usaid. And this is a strong comeback from Emirates Reds.
Sohaib walks out, Shoaib comes in. Shoaib Ahmed calls the game. It's all about Sohaib and Shoaib here. Usaid Amin, double strike. So 2 quick wickets. Golden duck for Shoaib Ali. 106 for the loss of 4.
Well, 2 back-to-back wickets and Emirates Reds have made a comeback in this game. Put the brakes on the run scoring of Ajman. 2 good overs. Farazuddin comes back into the attack. Took a splendid catch. Pace off. Not offering any pace whatsoever. It's going to be Harshit Seth, the ambidextrous. That's Harsh Desai. This is the left arm spinner, Harshit Seth. This one kept low. And surprised Harshit on that occasion.
Oh, very watchful. The right time, getting his bat down. Last 14 deliveries, they have got 3 wickets. Yet to consider boundary. Oh, we're talking about boundaryless overs, and here a boundary top of that, a no ball. A poor delivery.
Seems like that just slipped out of Farazuddin's hand. And well done by Harshit to play that over point. And gets a boundary as well. So free hit now on offer for Harshit Seth. Looks to go big towards the onside. Will be a single. Very good comeback here for Emirates Reds, Mudassir.
Absolutely. At one stage, Ajman were cruising well to go beyond that 140, 150, but still they have the services of Aftab in the air, just falling short of the fielder. Good work done by the fielder in the deep.
Good stop, Gatin, good stop.
Still 14 deliveries. They can manage 20 more. They'll reach that 133, 135. I believe they should be happy once they get that 130, 135.
A good fielding effort. Came at an awkward bounce. Does well to stop that. Should have collected it cleanly in the first attempt. But more importantly, it seems like it's not gone all the way now. When he touches the ball again, does his body also touch the ropes? Doesn't look like he's touched the ropes here. We'll have to look at this from another angle.
Still not convinced. He's our TV umpire. Just losing his foot there.
Well, you can see there's a gap between his feet and the rope, and you can see there's no disturbance to the rope as well. No evident disturbance. So I think the benefit has to go to the fielder. Looks like he was well inside the field and didn't touch the ropes at all. So no boundary, just runs. And a very good effort.
Oh, bowled him.
Wickets are tumbling down here. It's a Farazuddin show. Harshit short stay comes to an end here. Yet again the ball just keeping a bit low.
Yeah, didn't learn from that previous delivery. Waited on the back foot and expected the ball to bounce, but that one didn't. And Farazuddin is having a great outing in the middle. First a wicket, then a catch, and now his second victim. Harshit Seth out for 5 of 4. It's 114 for 5. Basil, the new batter.
Shabba, Faraz bhai, shabba.
This one's kept low too. Not out, says Asif Iqbal. Clearly not in line with the stumps. Was missing the leg stump. End of the over. Good over from Farazuddin. Just 12 runs conceded. 2 wickets to his name. Brings Emirates Reds back in the game. 114 for 5. Two more overs to go for Ajman to get to 130. This is a catch call and will be taken. Shadad, the captain, stationed himself at mid-wicket, and wickets continue to tumble for Ajman.
All of a sudden the pendulum shifting in favor of bowling side. One after the other batters coming in and going out. A good catch taken by captain Mohammad Shadad. The spinners doing a wonderful job. Usaid Amin getting his third wicket. Manages 6 runs. Javed departs 114 for the loss of 6.
Isam Mathiurab for Ajman. Didn't have a great outing with the ball. Can he change that with the bat here? Mudassir, you've seen him closely.
One.
Definitely, yesterday when he came, the match got changed
Yes,
and
boys.
it went in favor of batting side. But one bad day for Isam Mathiurab. Having a close look at this game is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali.
Oh, well bowled.
Excellent piece of bowling by Usaid Amin. Gone for 36 runs, but early days youngster. What matters is how strong he'll make a comeback.
Yes, good hand.
Yes, if we can hit a few boundaries here, that will be a big boost for Ajman. Basil looking to play that towards mid-wicket. Young cricketer Basil. But what a tough time to come out to bat, Mudassir.
Shabash.
At last a single. The blade of Basil. A story of comeback for Emirates Reds in this game. So 3 dot deliveries, then a single to end the over number 9. What a spell from Usaid. Brilliant with the bat in this tournament, now doing wonders with the ball. 3 wickets to his name. 9 overs gone. It's 117 for the loss of 6.
So, last over in progress is going to be Abdul Ghaffar. He'll look to redeem himself. Gave away 19 in the first over. Hasn't had a good run with the ball. Starts with a slower delivery on the pads. Will be a single. Isam Mathiurab was struggling to get back to the striking end. Was nowhere. A direct hit would have been game, set and match for Isam.
A good pick-up and release. Needed direct hit. Nowhere near the popping crease. Isam Mathiurab. At least they need to add another 7-8 runs. These two batters. Making room inside out. Just manages to clear the fielder. Looking for that second. Never interested is Isam Mathiurab.
There was never a second, so good call from Isam. Zuhair Iqbal on your screens all ready and padded up. Looking for the second Basil. And we'll get there. That's good running. Isam somehow managing to get there. But they take 2 and that's all they'll get. 120 comes up for Ajman with 3 more deliveries to go.
I like the way he's getting those runs. Not trying to hit it hard. Smart piece of batting and excellent running between the wickets. And look at that collection from Farazuddin. Loves to fly. Just one boundary since we arrived in the com box, Shoaib.
Well, we are good bowlers, isn't it, Manas? Chipped in the air and one hand on that from Shadad. One-handed effort. Could have been a very good catch, but not to be.
What an effort. Making room. And trying to go towards that mid-off. Excellent. Terrific. Just could not hold on to it. But saving some runs.
Well, they've got enough runs. 121 is not a bad score, but they will definitely feel that they fell short in the last 5 overs or so of the innings. So I'm just guiding that towards the deep third. Only a single.
The second game of the day where 121 runs were chased down on the same track by Fujairah against Dubai. Clearly the momentum in favor of bowling side. Change of pace, running hard. Are they going to come back for the second? Yes.
Out.
Slow is Isam Mathur Rub, but quick to dislodge those bails is Farazuddin. What a comeback for Emirates Reds. Last 5 overs, they conceded just one boundary. Great throw and clean pickup, and nowhere near that crease. Slow is Isam Mathur Rub. So one more wicket goes down on the final ball of the first innings. Emirates Reds. What a comeback. At one stage, they were looking to go beyond 140, 150. Ajman, but wickets going down at regular intervals, putting the brakes on the score, and a brilliant fielding effort from Farazuddin, taking a blinder of a catch. They started off really well. Ansh and Salman getting those quick runs. Salman Shahid, a sensational knock of 16, just 19 balls. Ansh got quick 18, 22 for Soeb. Apart from those three batters, other batters is not able to contribute much. And Gatin going for plenty of runs. Pick of the bowlers are the spinners. Farazuddin, 2 wickets to his name. Usaid Amin, 3 wickets going for just 7 runs. That spell from these two boys just changed the tide in favour of Emirates Reds. 123 for the loss of 7. Ajman managing their allotted 10 overs. A blistering start has been provided by Ansh and Salman Shahid. What a partnership we have witnessed in the first inning by these two talented batters. Especially Salman Shahid. He looked comfortable against the spinner, taking him for plenty of runs. Even the likes of Abdul Ghaffar gone for 19 runs in his first over. It was a brilliant timing and placement from Ansh Tandon. Good use of the field to get few maximums. And this boy, he was in tremendous touch. The first half century in this tournament for Salman Shahid. This was the fall of Ansh Tandon, change of pace by Navodaya. A good catch taken by Usaid Amin. Then arrived Soeb Khan, picking those gaps at will, and those couple of lusty blows from the blade of Soeb Khan. Then came the spinner Farazuddin and Usaid Amin. This was the catch taken by Farazuddin, the catch of the tournament so far. At the stage when they made a comeback, putting breaks, boundaries were dried up, wicket after wicket going down. Aftab trying to go big, he was taken by the fielder, and this was the final ball where Isam Mathur Rub shot off his crease. Brilliant throw and good work done by Farazuddin. So we are going into the break, and once we are back, Emirates Red requires 124 runs to win this game in 10 overs.
Good evening and welcome back. It's time for the second innings of this game. Match number 23, Ajman versus Emirates Reds at the 7 districts, Emirates D10, powered by Fancode. First innings is done and dusted, 123, which is a very good score. Was posted by Ajman thanks to a brilliant start with Ansh scoring 18. Salman was outstanding, 60 of 19 for him, 22 from Sohaib. But the middle order just couldn't fire for Ajman, and in the end they finished at 123. Pick of the bowlers for the Emirates Reds was Usaid, got 3 wickets, and Farazuddin got 2 wickets to his name, but also got a blinder of a catch he took, and that was clearly the catch of the tournament so far. And that has restricted Ajman to 123, which were looking, while they were looking to go more well above 150, 160. I think Emirates Reds have done well to pull things back in the second part of the first innings. Good evening everyone, my name is Shoaib as I welcome you all to the second innings of this game between Ajman and Emirates Reds, and joining me in the comm box is my partner in crime, co-commentator and friend Rizwan. Rizwan, good evening and welcome.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. It's always a pleasure to be in the comm box alongside you for the first time today in the evening. And what an outing team Ajman has had. At one stage, Shoaib, we were expecting them to go past beyond that higher score of 160. Unfortunately, the middle order not firing up, thanks to some wonderful bowling performances from Usaid Amin and Faraz. They made sure they picked those wickets and ensured they just got them under 123.
And it will now be on the batters of Emirates Reds to take up the mantle and try and score these runs in the 10 overs that they've got. So it's almost 12 and over from here on. For Emirates Reds, Asif Iqbal will signal play. Let's play, says Asif. And first ball itself has been hammered through covers. It's going to go all the way for 4, and Zawar Farid, promoted up the order, fires and gets up and running on the very first ball.
Well, they've done a lot of tweaking with their batting order. Yet again, Zawar Farid being promoted up the order, and a good start for Team Emirates Reds. Muzammil Qasim, wayward delivery. That was a much better one from Muzammil Qasim, but that is racing away towards the boundary ropes. 2 back-to-back boundaries for Zawar Farid.
And this time it was just a punch. And this is the start they were looking for. Zawar Farid has given them that. Pushes it, and there's a big gap at that mid-off region. Zohair was not able to cut that off. So back-to-back boundaries for Zawar Farid. Off the pads this time, they'll take a single. That'll bring Taimur on strike. So 2 experienced batters in the middle for Emirates Reds.
They will have to fire big today if they have to chase this total down. 124 is the target. And talking about Muzammil Qasim, I remember a game in the Tier 3 division in the UAE. He's picked up 10 wickets in an innings. Quite a destructive bowler, especially in the power play. But that is at a lower level. We're talking about the Tier 3 division. So far, so good for Team Emirates Reds.
Yeah, who allowed him to play in Tier 3 division? He should be banned from playing in that level. He deserves to be at the top. He's a genuine wicket taker, as you pointed out. That's been swept well, and will go all the way for 4. So Zawar Farid taking on Muzammil, and clearly he's dominating in this first over.
Well, he's being tested, and he's being tested with patience. Another good shot from Zawar Farid. He's going all guns blazing in the power play. They've got those desired runs in the power play. They just have to make sure they don't lose a wicket here.
Again, wanted to play that towards mid-wicket, misses it. End of the over, but a successful one for Reds. Good start for them. It's 14 for no loss. So Taimur to face the first ball of the next over is going to be Harshit Seth, the left arm spinner for Ajman. 4 matches, 2 wickets, economy of 10. But he's definitely much better than those numbers suggest.
Different plan from the skipper of Ajman, Ansh Tandon. I would have expected Zohair Iqbal to take that new ball, Shoaib. Quite impressive with the new ball. Spread out field. He's got a deep mid wicket and a wideish long on outside the 30-yard circle. In comes Harshit Seth for the first time. Straight down the ground. It'll be one bounce into the fence.
The intent is right. Just what they need. It has to be positive. They have to keep looking for boundaries. And that's what Taimur Ali is out there for. Goes up and over, long off. Very close to the ropes. One bounce. Beautiful swing of the bat. He'll enjoy that.
Whoa,
That's a good comeback delivery from Harshit. It moved in the air. Came in sharply. And almost a yorker from Harshit.
Straight down the ground, opportunity created and it has been taken. Zohair Iqbal picks up a catch. Taimur Ali will have to depart.
Yeah, good intent again, just not able to execute that shot. Couldn't get underneath that. I think it met the bottom of the bat. And a simple catch at mid-off. They have to keep going at it. They need to score. Chase 123. Taimur in the hunt of scoring quickly perishes. Out for 5 of 4. It's 18 for 1.
In comes Usaid Amin, the in-form batter for Team Emirates Reds. Picked up a 40 in the previous outing. Has been looking good. A lot will rely upon him, Shoaib.
Yes, everybody who's coming in to bat now for Emirates Reds will have their role well defined. Doesn't matter what position they come into bat, they have to keep going at it. They have to keep scoring 12, 13 runs and over. And that's another wicket. Usaid looking to go big, using his feet, misses. And Harshit strikes twice in the over.
Succumbing to the pressure. That was not required at all. You're facing the first delivery and trying to shimmy down the wicket. And a quick from Harshit, and they pick up another one. Usaid Amin departs for a golden duck.
Out for a golden duck, Usaid. He walks back. 2 and 2 for Harshit. It's 18 for 2. So 2 wickets for Harshit Seth. First at mid-off and then that stumping behind the stumps. Well done. As Harshit strikes twice and he's on a hat-trick now. It's going to be Navodaya, the new batter, who will have to face the hat-trick ball. A packed offside ring for Navodaya. Well, that's a poor delivery to be bowling as a hat-trick ball off the pads. There's a big gap there. And Shoaib Ali has stopped that, but they'll want to have another look at that.
A wayward delivery. There will be a boundary check for sure. I would have expected him to bowl that fourth stump channel on that occasion. He's been brilliant. Picked up 2 wickets. Let's have a look at that. 1, 2. Oh, it's already hit the boundary rope. A boundary and a welcome boundary for Team Emirates Reds.
Yeah, the ball touches the ropes there, and his hand is touching the ropes as well. So evidence found, he's guilty. And that'll be a 4. Last ball of the over. And that's the end of the over. Good over this from Harshit. Brilliantly done. 2 wickets in that over. It's 22 for 2.
Well, that's the floating power play that has been taken by the batting team. Navodaya and Zawar Farid. Now, Zawar Farid looking extremely dangerous. 12 of 5 for him, but he's lost his partners at the other end. Muzammil Qasim will continue. A lot would rely upon him. Beautiful delivery. Little bit of turn on that occasion and the ball will find the fence. This is good for Zawar Farid and Team Emirates Reds. Muzammil Qasim has been expensive. He's not having the field that he's actually desiring for. Quicker one. And with pace on offer, Zawar Farid will definitely cash in that opportunity that has been provided. Another good delivery. Played off the back foot. A good solid punch. Zawar Farid is looking optimistic. He had a niggle in his right elbow and just could not continue bowling during the day match today. Wavered down the leg side. That will race towards the boundary rope. Shoaib cannot get it. Second time. And he just cannot hold on to it. And Muzammil is not happy.
Well, 2 boundaries in the over already. This is just the 3rd ball. And let's look at that again. Off the pads. Shoaib Ali giving it the chase, was struggling to reach. Did put in the dive somehow, and Muzammil not a happy man. Zawar is looking good. He's looking for the second as well. Good running from Zawar Farid. His role is such an important one in this team.
Well, he's a senior statesman, isn't he? He's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Has been picked up by Emirates Reds. At this juncture, they're still all right with the run rate. It's those 2 wickets that they've lost. In the slot, opportunity created. Issam Matthew Rabb does not make any mistake. And finally some redemption for Muzammil Qasim.
A good catch taken. Issam Matthew Rabb at point. It was hit straight to him. Simple catch. And Zawar Farid's heroic innings comes to an end. He scored 22 of 10. As he walks back, Reds lose their 3rd wicket. It's 32 for 3.
Right then, the big hitter, Abdul Ghaffar, has been promoted up the order. He's got a clear work cut out. He's got to go big as they are chasing a mammoth total. 124 is the target. Now they are just new at the crease. And look at the faces of the management of Emirates Reds. They're quite dejected. Big swing. That will be a wide away from the tram line. They had their ebbs and flows in this tournament. Emirates Reds started off well, but they've lost a couple of games in quick succession. Abdul Ghaffar. Good delivery. A dot to finish the floating power play. 3 overs gone. 33 for 3. Abdul Ghaffar, Navodaya. Harshit Seth will continue. Has picked up 2 wickets in his first over. Quite impressive. It's not going to be an easy affair for Emirates Reds. Deep square leg, mid wicket, long on outside the 30-yard circle. Waver delivery down the leg side. Well, it was a similar delivery that he bowled when it was a hat-trick ball. He's got to be mindful of the length that he's bowling. With Abdul Ghaffar at the crease, anything is possible. Cuts away. They look for 2, but will just settle in for 1. And a misfield. But no damage done.
Now this is a good plan to bring Harshit Seth into the attack. He bowled a brilliant first over and they want to complete his spell and continue to get a few more wickets, preferably that of this man Abdul Ghaffar, who's a big hitter of the cricket ball. And goes big again, but straight to the field. A very good catch taken by Aftab Javed. And that's another wicket down for Emirates Reds. They are losing the plot here. But Harshit said he's enjoying.
What a catch from Aftab. The ball was travelling. That was hit with some brute force. Oh, that's exactly what you need. Commitment in the field. Aftab picks up a blinder. Harshit picks up another wicket. Ghaffar departs without troubling the scorers. Emirates Reds are 35 for 4.
It's the captain Mohammad Shahid who's come out to bat at number 6 in this game. Demoted himself so that the others could go and look to score those quick runs. Hasn't worked for his side. Pushes it for a single. What a performance this is from Harshit Seth.
Youngster rising to the occasion. Let's have a look at that shot. Once again, the ball was travelling. Aftab kept his cool, eyes on the ball, and in the end, comfortably picking up that, latching on to it. Harshit Seth, quite impressive. 3 for 11 for him. Waver down the leg side. He's done that numerous amount of times in these 2 overs. Harshit Seth missing out on his line yet again. Just trying to stay away from the hitting arc of the batter Navodaya. That will be a wide again. Well, that's strong area of Navodaya Vijay Kumar. He loves to play square of the wicket on the onside, and if you're able to feed those deliveries, it will be easy pickings for him. Much better line, straight to the fielder, no damage done. Even at this juncture, the run rate seems to be still alright. It's just that case of picking up one good over where they can manage to get about 18 to 20 runs. The back end business is the team Emirates Reds. Good delivery. Tossed up. Slow through the air. Enticing Navodaya to go towards the extra cover region. Brilliant from Harshit.
Last ball. Pushed in the extra cover region for a single, and a mind-blowing spell from Harshit Seth comes to an end. Just too good. 2 overs, 3 wickets and 14 runs for Harshit Seth. It's 39 for 4.
Zohair Iqbal comes into the attack. A promising fast bowler for Team Ajman. A belter of a track, Shoaib. We've seen quite a few runs scored in the previous outings as well. The ball does come onto the bat, and especially under lights, it's going to be easy. Half tractor, and that's punished. Navodaya gets his boundary, and a poor start for Zohair Iqbal.
Yeah, just a little too short from Zohair, and Navodaya was quick to rock on the back foot, play it front of square. That's very well done, almost towards long on. That's a very good shot indeed. So some runs, but they still need a lot more. This could be a chance. Zohair coming underneath that one, completes the catch comfortably as another one bites the dust. It's Navodaya walking back now.
Good delivery, leading edge, and Zohair Iqbal has a safe pair of hands. He was trying to maneuver it towards the fine leg region, and in the end, a leading edge. Zohair Iqbal picks up a wicket in his first over. Navodaya departs after scoring 10 of 8. Reds are 43 for 5. For 5. Mohammad Shahzad, the skipper, still out in the center. And Ahmed takes the center stage. I beg your pardon, it's Fahad.
Good ball, good start and good welcome for the young Fahad. Let's look at the wicket again, and the reason why Fahad is out there in the middle. Navodaya looking to just place it it was a very awkward shot from Navodaya, and a leading edge straight to Zohair, who completes the catch. So 4 and then a wicket, an anticlimax for Navodaya. That's another good delivery from Zohair, just pitching it in the right area. And Fahad hasn't been able to get back to ball on that occasion.
Well, apart from the delivery, the half tracker that was provided by Zohair Iqbal has been instrumental in his approach. A wicket and couple of dot deliveries. Arslan resting in this match. Gets the connection this time. Falls short. Oh, it has been taken. Shoaib Khan did everything right to latch on to it.
Just a half-hearted shot there from Fahad. Just a jab. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And a very good catch coming forward. Sohaib completes that catch. And another wicket for Zohair. 2 in his over. As Mohammad Ahmed walks back. It's 43 for 6.
Well, it's an absolute no-show from the Emirates Reds batting. Zohair Iqbal on a roll. Quick bouncer. And will be a wide. Mudassir Ali alongside me in the comm box. Well, a very disappointing show from the Reds once again.
They did all the hard work to make a comeback in the first innings. But what a exceptional performance from the bowlers of Ajman. The fielding has been terrific. A bouncer coming down the track and a wide has been called. Cruising quite well. Are they going to taste the first victory in this tournament, Ajman?
Nicely glided to get off the mark, but the damage is well and truly done in this over. 45 for 6. So it's going to be Basil Asim getting an opportunity to express himself with the ball. And why not? Ajman are well and truly in control of the game. Emirates Reds poor with the ball, even worse with the bat. Mudassir Ali, where do they go from here? Forcing drive will not find the gap either.
Complete shambles here. He's not able to understand. They were provided a good platform. I do understand it's a shorter format. It's not about the technique. It's all about those quick runs. But at least apply yourself. It has been a one-way traffic.
Yeah, 124 was a very chaseable score. Punched past the mid-off. And this outfield is so quick. Shoaib Khan just cannot get there. Good looking shot from Farazuddin.
Back of length. He was forced on the back foot, but picking the gap quite beautifully. And now stopping 4 runs. A much needed boundary. Plenty of runs needed. 75 in 28 balls. Still gettable, but someone needs to play a blistering knock here.
Just chipped over once again. Well, Farazuddin has an opportunity to get some runs here. Shahdad as well desperately needs to find his form. But Emirates Reds, they're reaching that halfway point of the tournament. And the form is not looking good in the batting department or the bowling department. A lot of soul searching needs to be done. This was a winnable game. But like you mentioned, no application at all from the batting order, even though they made a good comeback. Good looking punch, but once again, field is set deep. So all they will get is a single. Basel, another youngster on the scene, looks impressive. Decent medium pacer.
I got those runs in the first innings, important runs. The team was struggling to get those runs, and Faisal Patel, he bowled quite well early in the day. Paired up, he knows he's on the big screen.
Didn't need to play that slow delivery, but will chop it away for a single. And Shahdad, well, he certainly needs some support from somewhere. I think he's just struggling in managing his resources in this D10.
They've already lost the services of Hazrat Luqman due to an injury. He's not able to get that right combination in the bowling as well as in the batting.
This is high, but there's a fielder in the deep. Aftab. Well taken catch. And Farazuddin will depart as well. A wicket for the youngster. Well bowled.
Wicket number 7 goes down for Emirates Reds. Another back of length delivery. Trying to go big. Not a good connection. Not able to find the distance. All he could find is a fielder at deep mid wicket. So the first wicket for Basel. Farazuddin departs 53 for the loss of 7 at the end of over number 6.
So it's going to be Faisal Patel coming in at number 9. Another new name being introduced to fans of UAE cricket. Decent bowler with his off spin. Let's see if he can deliver with the bat. But it's been a no-show from Emirates Reds in both departments, really, Mudassir Ali.
Absolutely, apart from those 4 overs from Farazuddin and Usaid Amin, and that extraordinary catch taken by Farazuddin. Apart from that, nothing much to be talked about Emirates Reds in this game. Ali, another youngster in domestic circuit, the left arm medium fast, getting ready to bowl his first over.
Yeah, Ali Iqbal, he's very reliable in the slog overs, will angle the ball across the right-handers. Nicely pushed away, but all they will get is 1. So damage control is the name of the game now for Emirates Reds. Can they at least get to maybe hundreds and reduce the margin of defeat, really?
So looking tough. But they do have the captain who is struggling with the bat. Can he provide some impetus? The last 4 overs for Emirates Reds. Ali Iqbal just making sure to have that proper run-up, changing his mark here.
And could this be the start of something special for Ajman? Pick up shot towards the square leg region, just in front of the fielder. They also made some team changes, mixed up their combination. And certainly when their batting clicks, the bowling follows in tandem.
Indeed, and Ansh Tandon already mentioned that he's happy the way the bowlers performing this tournament. It's all about the batters chipping in and getting those runs. Today they have got those runs and defending 124, in fact 23 in style.
Oh, well done, Ali.
Just knocking the ball around here. ones and twos. It can be quite demoralizing when you're on the losing side of a one-sided hammering. But still, you have time to recover in the D10. Plenty of matches to come.
It's all about the planning. The most important thing is how you approach the game.
All singles so far. Yeah, absolutely. You need to have the right intent. You need to have that self-belief. Sometimes when you see the likes of Abdul Ghaffar coming at you, or Khuzaima bin Tanveer, or somebody of that caliber, sometimes you get overawed by the occasion. It's still just a game of cricket. It's just a game of bat versus ball. Maybe some teams are overthinking it, hence not getting it right. Could this be in the gap? Not quite. Cutting the angles well. Zuhair Iqbal, he has a strong arm, but they will pick up too.
Bowling within his limitations here. A good piece of bowling. And we really don't mind losing games here, but what hurts is they're just not able to fight back. Going down with ease.
Yeah, one department has always let the other down for Reds, whether it's the batting or the bowling. Edged and taken. Ali Iqbal gets a wicket on his D10 debut. Well bowled.
Consistency, discipline has been the key in this over for Ali Iqbal. Not trying out too many things. Pitching it to the right channel, sub-movement. What a take by Salman Shahid. He is having an excellent game. Pumped up is Ali Iqbal. Delighted, dejected is Mohammad Shahid. Another poor show with the bat for the captain of Emirates Reds. 59 for the loss of 8.
Gatin Wadhwa coming in at number 10. Well, there is a very realistic chance of Emirates Reds being bowled out here. That would be quite embarrassing, I have to say. They need to manage to bat these final 3 overs. And Ali Iqbal with an excellent over. Only 6 runs conceded. Is going to be Shoaib Ali. Coming into bowl with him with his off spin. Call is for 2. Deep cover has some distance to cover. Oh, this could be a run out. And thankfully he's turned back. Well, Gatin was only responding to his call, so he has a case. But I think it wasn't a wise call from Faisal.
A brilliant piece of fielding by Zohair Iqbal, the fast bowler. Running hard, covering a lot of ground, and good pick-up and release. The struggle continues for Emirates Reds.
Straight to the extra cover. Shoaib Ali couldn't get going with the bat today. Fell early, but he's another exciting youngster. Clean striker of the ball. Chip down the ground. And good teamwork there. Excellent work by Harshit and Sohaib Khan to cut the boundary. Good to see the intensity in the field.
Yet to win a game in this tournament, but always put that extra effort. It's all about the commitment, whether you lose or win.
Tidy over in the end from Shoaib. So far at least. Bowling that flatter trajectory, not allowing the batters to get underneath the ball. And that's the name of the game. Required run rate is in unreasonable proportions for sure. Cramping him for room there. Gatin Wadhwa. Another exciting youngster. Had a rough outing for sure, but he learned from this experience.
Early days for Gatin Wadhwa. All you need to do is You need to work hard, learn from your mistakes in the air. Shoaib Khan settles in and he drops. The boy from Gaya put on a sitter.
Well, snatching at the ball there. Should not have been dropped. It was a simple chip down the ground. Just closed his hands around the ball early and it popped out. Unlucky for Shoaib Ali. 63 for 8. Isam Matiurab coming on to bowl some leg break. Well, he had a bad day earlier in the tournament. Economy rate of 36. Yeah, he went for 36. Long on. Great catch. Shoaib Khan makes amends with a stunner.
Running all the way from Gaya to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. What an effort. Shoaib Khan is the name they admire back home. Gaya, what an effort. A brilliant take. At last, some relief for Isam Matiurab. Get involved was just a couple of runs, 63 for the loss of 9.
So the final pair at the crease for Emirates Reds, it's going to be under 19 lad Ali Asghar Shams. And Reds, well, what can one say? There's not much to say really. There's no application shown at all. And in the end, they have a very real chance of being knocked over. Isam with the first ball wicket. No single there. You do always have that confusion with tail-enders.
Getting an opportunity. Isam Matiurab and got a wicket on the very first ball thanks to Shoaib Khan.
Settling into a nice line and length here. He is a very talented bowler. Maybe just bowls a touch too slow for this format. Likes to flight the ball. But in the long form white ball cricket, he's been quite impactful in the past. Good looking pull shot, but only pick up a single to get off the mark. Now what is Faisal Patel thinking here?
I completely agree. He's a very good bowler when it comes to the longer format or even a T20 format. This is all about having a good time out there in the field, T10 format.
Meets it well.
Ah,
Good fielding by Shoaib Khan.
alright,
He's been
Jimmy.
busy. Ball has been following him around and he likes to be in those so-called hot spots in the field where there's a lot of traffic towards him.
And he reminds me of early days of Mohammad Wasim, who used to cover a lot of ground running from one end to the other end. As a player, you always need to enjoy your fielding.
Oi, ay, 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 ay.
They will pick up a quick single. So in the end, a tidy over from Isam. Final over of the game coming up. 66 on board. So Shoaib Ali to bowl the final over of the game. Can he knock over the final pin for Emirates Reds? Not with that line in length. Trying to overdo it. But the net run rate boost that Ajman will get after this game will be quite significant.
Oh, indeed. First couple of points almost there in their kitty.
Just in front of the long on. Needs to be a few yards in, I feel. They will need to make some drastic changes. These matches are coming through thick and fast in the D10. We're going non-stop till the end of the month. So you need to get your act together. Good looking drive, but there is a deep cover. Ajman with a good performance today, but still they only made 26 runs from overs 6 to 10 when they were 97 for 1. So that collapse is something that they will need to think about in future matches. The middle order needs to do a lot better. Oh, how was that missed the leg stump? Did it just kiss the stick there? Unlucky Shoaib Ali.
Hanging in there, these two, Ali Asgar and Faisal Patel.
Yeah, where was that resistance shown by the top order? The likes of Zawar Farid, Abdul Ghaffar, Taimur Ali, all experienced players. Oh, that's poor. Taking his eye off the ball. Ansh Tandon of all people with the misfield. And even Sohaib Khan. Maybe that outfield is becoming a bit slippery. We did have a windy day today, so we're not anticipating a lot of dew for the final fixture this evening. Team Dubai will be in action once more. This should be a catch, but it's put down. Ali Iqbal should have done a lot better.
Got in an awkward position, but still searching for his first wicket. Using the feet. It was in the air for a long, long time.
Final ball of the game then. And 73 is all that Emirates Reds will manage. In the end, it's a thumping victory by 50 runs for Ajman. And they finally got their first victory of the D10. And they've truly deserved it, Mudassir.
They tried and tried at last. They've tasted the first victory. The ongoing 7 districts, Emirates D10. Happy faces. They really came back strong in this tournament. But still, a lot of homework needs to be done. The way they got few runs in the last 5 overs, keeping in mind they were 97 for the loss of 1 at the end of 5. But what matters are those couple of points for Ajman.
Just need to start the journey. It always begins with a single step. And this victory, comprehensive victory over Emirates Reds could be that first step. Ansh Tandon finally with a big beaming smile, and why not? They played really well here. In terms of the batting effort from Emirates Reds, a complete no-show apart from Zawar Farid, who got 22 of 10. Nawodia got 10 of 8, and everybody else coming and going in single digits. A very poor show indeed.
Complete dominance in the first inning as well as in the second innings. Harshit, the young Harshit said, what a spell, 2 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets to his name, couple of wickets to Zohair Iqbal, Muzammil, Basil, Ali and Isam got a wicket apiece in their kitty.
A lot of bowlers used and a lot of successful bowlers used by Ansh Tandon this evening. Taking a look at the highlights of this attempted run chase. Muzammil Qasim Khan was taken for a bit of a ride by Zawar Farid. That was a good looking sweep shot. But Taimur Ali, one of their key players, couldn't do much. Chipping one straight to mid-off. Harshit Seth bowled a fantastic over 2 wickets. And after that, Emirates Reds were never really in the game. Even though Zawar tried his best. It was a poor delivery, straying down leg. But when he fell, well, that was pretty much game, set and match. After that, Abdul Ghaffar dismissed to an excellent running catch by Aftab. Nawodia with a firm strike. But even he couldn't do much. And in the end, it was too much of a score to handle for Emirates Reds. And their batsman fell like 9 pins. Basil Asim getting his first wicket of the D10 as well. Well bowled by the young fast bowler. Good catch. Ali Iqbal picked up the wicket of the opposing captain. And this was an excellent running catch by Sohaib Khan as well. In the end, they could only manage 73 runs in their allotted 10 overs. 123, the target achieved by Ajman thanks to Salman Shahid's blistering knock of 60 off 19. Sohaib played well, Ansh Tandon played well as well. 3 wickets for Usaid Amin, but Emirates Reds, the batters just kept coming and going. Zawar and Nawodia, the only 2 batters to get into double figures. 3 wickets for Harshit Seth, who was brilliant with the way he controlled the new ball in the power play. 2 wickets for Zuhair and 1 for Esamat Yurab as well, as Ajman won by a thumping number, 50 runs. Fantastic victory indeed. So of course we have another match coming up. Team Dubai will be in action. Final fixture of the day. It's been a topsy-turvy day. Fujairah winning against Dubai. Emirates Reds facing 2 losses. Emirates Blues looking brilliant. And certainly will be an intriguing final few days of the D10. Like I said earlier, we will go non-stop till the end of the match. Time for the post-match with Shoaib Ahmed.
Good evening and welcome. It's time for the post-match presentation for the game that was played between Emirates Reds and Ajman. Ajman batting first, got to a very good total of 123 runs thanks to some brilliant batting at the top from the top order batters of Ajman. In reply, Emirates Reds were never in the chase and succumbed to the pressure of the big target. This game belonged to Ajman as they win the game by a huge 50-run margin, which will definitely boost their net run rate going into the tournament. Also, their first win of this edition of the 7 Districts Presents the Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. Time for us to announce the player of the match, and for that we've been joined by our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. He's got the player of the match memento in his hand, and he'll be awarding this to the man who was outstanding and brilliant with the bat for Ajman, scoring 60 runs in 19 deliveries, none other than Salman Shahid. Salman, please come forward and collect the player of the match memento from Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. Salman, congratulations. What did you eat today? Because you were looking like a man possessed.
First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah, and after that, I would like to thanks to my wife. She was praying for me from the first game, and finally I played well today. And nothing, it just play my natural game. Got the chance in power play and played 2 power plays over and played well. Thanks to Allah and someone special also.
Well done. Tell us, what was the planning going into this game? Because you were short on runs prior to this. This was a very important game, not only for you, but for your team as well.
It was good pitch for batting. I asked my team, it was good pitch. We have to 3-4 batsmen. We have to got that wicket in early, like Gufar and one is opener Tamoor Ali. So we did well that time. Thank you.
Well done. Do you like batting in this format, the 10-over format?
Yes, I always like to bat, but I need all the time I need power play to set myself. Thank you.
Well done today and all the best for the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was the player of the match, Salman Shahid. Outstanding knock, scintillating 60 runs of just 19 deliveries. That's it from the post-match presentation here. But stay tuned, we've got another game lined up. It's toss time for match number 24, Sharjah taking on Dubai. I've got the two captains with me for Sharjah. It's Alishan Sharfu for the flip of the coin, and we've got Ronak Panoli for Dubai. Also, a match referee on to my extreme left is Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home side today is Sharjah, so Alishan, you'll flip the coin. Tails is the call. Tails it is. So, Ronak, congratulations. Lucky with the toss. What do you want to do and why?
Want to bat first. Doesn't look like there's too much due as well. Going to back our bowlers. Obviously we faltered towards the second half of the game. In the second innings, yes. In the first game we played today. So just going to hope for our bowlers to come to the party today.
Yeah, results have been a mixed bag when it comes to batting and bowling first. But your plan of batting first has worked for your side more than once.
Yeah, look, I think our batters are doing their job. We're consistently getting over the 100 mark. We even breezed the 120 mark in the last game. We're just going to back our batsmen to come out here and do the same against Sharjah, and hopefully our bowlers produce some better results.
Give us your team news.
Just one change. Rezal comes in first round.
All the best.
Thank you.
Alishan, they are batting first. What do you think?
We would have wanted to bowl first, just to know what the score is, and then